Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So, Dark Brotherhood just launched on PTS, so we have to do a lot of testing. Just some general information at the start. I will probably do a lot of videos for like the PTS, so you guys can see what I'm testing. If you have any suggestions, like or ideas what I could test, put it into the comment section below. Also, I will put a link to the PTS forum with all the Twitch streamers that will stream the PTS, so you can see who is available. And really, like, we have people from North America and EU that stream, so probably somebody streaming at any time, which is nice if you want to go check out some stuff. Then So I will just briefly sum up the PTS notes because I don't really want to go through the notes and talk stuff for 2 hours because I know you don't have the time for that. So I will just talk about the most important stuff. Let's get that started. So there is a few new item sets, nice, few new titles. Then first big thing is the veteran ranks removal. So here people have asked me like, will vet 14 gear be at the max level available? So the answer is no. What they did is, so at the moment vet 16 gear is the maximum, and what they did is they converted the vet 16 gear into champion points 160 gear. So 100 a gear that is labeled with 160 champion points will be the max level in the next patch. So if you have vet 14 gear, it will only be 140 champions points gear and not more. So it's not at the max level. That's what you need to understand. Okay, some more changes. Poison making. I will create a separate video for this because this seems cool. There seems to be a lot of things going on, and some are overkill in my opinion, because I've heard that there is a poison that increases the stamina costs of your enemies by 30%. Is fucked up. And apparently you also can mix together several poison effects, but then the effects will get weaker. But the idea behind this seems pretty cool. Another thing is, when you wear masters or mastering weapons, their unique ability will be suppressed, but the status bonus is not suppressed. That means the weapon damage or spell damage you get from the weapons will still work, but for example the extra dot damage for crit charge will not work anymore in case of the two-hander. Yeah, group tool, who cares, right? Then now, item trade improvements. I will also create a own video for that. They really got this right. I'm really surprised. Changes they made are fantastic. All I need to find out is the values of the changes. This can be really cool. If you have time, read through those. Even fucking well fitted is useful now, guys. Believe it or not. Then they updated Sanctum of Phidia. I heard Manticora has now 33 million health, so you can't skip mechanics anymore. The gear in there is updated, so we will see Vicious Serpent, Infallible Aether, Skirmisher, Drug Kingslayer. Those sets are all updated, which is cool. It just took so fucking long, like what the fuck. Anyway, crafting bags, nice. Item locking could be cool. It's cool for console people because PC has add-ons for that, but now we don't need the add-ons as well, so maybe the client is more stable. That's a cool thing. What else? We have more additional character slots, up to 4. This is cool. Have fun grinding. Let's see what else is there. I think that was more or less it for the thingies. Let's get down to the combat and gameplay changes. So now there has been a lot of changes to the class skills. I will just talk about the most important ones. So Magicka classes got kind of no buffs. They got the nerfs with shields, so shields now only last for 6 seconds, also for the Zorgs. But, for example, the light armor shield will now absorb all incoming damage, not only magic damage. So everybody has access to a shield spam ability, not only Zorgs anymore. Plus, stamina has now bonus shard. Not shard, bonus shield, sorry. It scales of stamina and also absorbs all incoming damage. So we will see where this leads to, because everybody will fucking spam shields like there is no tomorrow. I don't really like it. I like that the shields could reduce to 6 seconds, but I don't like that now every class can spam shields. Then they made some changes to the thaumaturge thingy, so now it only like the curse or proxy that doesn't get buffed from it anymore. To the class changes, so STEM classes, there is some really cool changes for STEM DK. So many dots do now, like all the things do now poison damage. Even the passives have poison damage in there, which is cool. STEM DK was already the strongest STEM class, and it even got the best buffs. So it's kind of sad to see that they didn't buff STEM Sorg and STEM Templar as much as they did buff STEM DK and Nightblade. Corrosive armor, now poison damage, all those kind of are cool things. Then Nightblade, Killer's Blade and Relentless Focus are now disease damage. This is cool. More damage, nice. Nice changes. Zorgs, the only cool ability that changed is that they changed the Thundering Presence morph. Yeah, so now it's called Hurricane. It's a AoE effect, it's a huge effect, it's strange. And like the longer it lasts, the more damage it deals, and it deals physical damage now, so it can be nice. And again, they remove the shields, not remove, but they reduce the duration of the shields by a lot. Zorgs will QQ, I'm 100% sure. Templars didn't really got Burning Light, yes, now it deals physical damage, that's cool. We have to test if it works with armor penetration, or maybe they forgot it, we will see. Power of the Light got a small buff, but it doesn't really help because you will still not be able to do more than the maximum amount of damage, so this change is fucking useless anyway. Then some changes in duration to this, but doesn't matter. So now the most interesting thing is here, purifying. Wait, I have to. Here, focused healing. So this passive ability has gained a new effect in addition to providing the minor mending buff. This is a typo, it should be a major mending. Reduces the movement speed of enemies by 30% whenever they stand in cleansing ritual, rune focus, or rite of passage. So this seems quite fucking OP, especially for Stamplars, because cleansing ritual radius is huge, and if they get permanently snared from that, reduces the move. I think it's a snare. That's weird. I think it's OP. So now cleansing ritual morph. Rename this morph to ritual of retribution. So it now damages enemy in its area of effect every 2 seconds. This seems kind of cool, but yeah, you'll see where it leads. They kind of redid the two-handed thingy, so like, yeah, executioner does a little bit more damage, but all the skills, like the 18% for all skills got removed, but it deals more damage now. Forward momentum, I think this here is really crazy buff. 8 seconds. Snare and immobilization immunity, I think this will be a must have for PvP. Then reverse slice, yeah, I still don't like it. Change to Wrecking Blow, Uppercut, so now Wrecking Blow only gives you Empower buff, but no more knockback and stun. But Dizzy Swing will give you stun and knockback now. I finally can do my Dizzy Swing Jimbo build, just because I like the name. Cool. Some changes to one-handed shield, especially the Power Slam, it got damage buff. quite a lot actually. Dual wheel changes, the biggest change here is the flurry. So they reduce the damage of this morph to 0.6 seconds from 1.3 seconds, and it only hits 5 times instead of 6 times, so this is kind of weird. They also reduce the overall damage, so apparently still does as much damage as before, but Maelstrom daggers got more effective now, and they are a must-have for all the fucking classes in PvE. Well, they already are a must-have, but now even more. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. Scorched Earth, like, first they buffed Poison Arrow again. That's weird, it already is strong. Scorched Earth got changed, renamed this morph to Endless Hail. So, it goes up to 10 seconds, and it deals physical damage now. So, this is cool, gets a buff, it's already strong. Maelstrom Bow will be even stronger with this now, it's cool. Then, yeah, Steadfast Ward. You can't fucking healing ward people through walls anymore. Cool. They changed some of the heavy armor skills. I don't really like it. I think they removed the reduced block cost thingy, which is bad. I'm not sure, but I think so. They buffed Vampire, especially the Mist form. This is cool for Magicka, Templars, and DKs because now they have more mobility possibilities. That's cool. Then they changed some werewolf morphs, that's cool. Like you can stay longer in werewolf, and pack leader summons 2 dire wolf companions now. That's cool. Apparently they don't deal a lot of damage, maybe they will get buffed. A lot of changes to Fighter's Guild. Like really go read through it. Dawnbreaker is now physical damage. Camo Hunter got nerfed again, like the fucking 5th time. But whatever. There is really interesting changes in here. I'm not gonna get into closer, but it's cool. I think I have to do a whole video on this fighter guild changes. So much shit that changed, holy fuck. Then here, as I said, Undaunted, the Boner Shield absorb all damage instead of just physical damage, and here will now scale their damage shield values based on your maximum stem. So what you can do is a fucking 55k stem Sork build and you're good to go. Trapping weapons also changed, cool. Then Magicka Death got nerfed on single targets, but still is kind of as strong if you jump into a Zerg, that's cool. And yeah, they also changed the guard ability, it's kind of weird. Whatever. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, like Stem DK, Stem Nightblade got some cool buffs. Stem Sork, Stem Templar didn't get any cool buffs, so they will still be the 2 worst options for PvE. Stemplar PvP wise, it's already pretty freaking good, and it will get stronger mainly because of the changes to some of the passives. So yes, I'm looking forward to it. Sadly, I'm happy for Stem DK and Stem Nightblade because the changes make sense because of the CP system, but I'm not that happy for Stem Templar and Stem Sword because there is just not enough physical damage abilities or dots that we have, especially in PvE, to be able to compete with a Stem DK. Nor does Stem Nightblade. So Stem DK will still be the top of the top for Stem classes in PvE. In PvP it's another thing, right? But whatever. Anyway, so I will probably spam my YouTube channel with shit ton of videos. I will probably do a PTS section so it doesn't get too messy at all. I will try to stream as much as possible. I think EU will get their characters copies next week, so that's cool. Anyway, if you have any questions, suggestions, just ask me in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and see you soon on Twitch. Cheers.